Hello and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making a street corn soup. I'm starting off the recipe by heating up 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and I'll be adding in 2 shallots that I've roughly diced. After about 3 minutes, the shallots have started to soften up, and I'll be adding in 2 diced jalapenos and 2 cloves of garlic. After sauteing for an additional 3 minutes, the shallots have turned translucent and the jalapenos have started to soften up. Next in is going to go a half of a teaspoon of chili powder, a half of a teaspoon of smoked paprika, and a half of a teaspoon of cumin. The next thing to go in is 4 cups of chicken stock. Once the broth comes up to a simmer, add in 6 cups of frozen corn. I'll be letting this go until the broth comes back up to a simmer and the corn is heated all the way through. Once the corn is heated through, it gets blended either in a blender or with an immersion blender. Once the soup has been blended as thick or as thin as you like it, add in a half of a cup of heavy cream and 1½ cups of milk. Once the soup comes back up to a simmer, add in a half of a cup of diced red bell pepper, and then I'll allow this to simmer for an additional 3 minutes. The last things to go in will be 1 tablespoon of lime juice, 1/4 of a teaspoon of white pepper, and a good pinch of kosher salt. I have gone ahead and plated up the street corn soup, and I've topped it off with a few tortilla chips and a little bit of cotija cheese. Now all I have left to do is try it out, and I must say it smells absolutely incredible. This is definitely one of the better corn soups I think I've ever made. It's got a nice little hint of smokiness from the cumin and a little pop of heat from the jalapeno, and that lime juice really sets the whole thing off. Overall, a really good recipe, and I really do hope you give it a try soon. But that is going to be it for me for the day. If you've enjoyed this video, leave me a comment down below. If you tried this recipe out, let me know how it turned out for you. And as always, thank y'all so very much for joining me today. I've been Volker. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.